Hello and all, welcome back to the HTML tutorial where we give you free HTML tutorials, totally voluntary, not required for literally anything. Okay, so now I will be teaching you today how to use basic tags in HTML, which means we'll be coding. Yay, finally we're gonna code. So first of all, open up your program for HTML, Notepad, Notepad++, etc. And now we will start. First, there's always going to be doc type HTML, like in the previous lesson that was mentioned before. And we will start the entire thing by opening up HTML and then closing it. To ensure it becomes an actual HTML, let's first save it as a .html file. You can save anywhere as long as you know where it is. And let's name this first program .html. Now, the first thing after the HTML, we first put an indent for hierarchy and we put head first. Head, as said in the previous lessons, contains title and meta. Mainly, it contains metadata, but the examples a while ago, title and meta, they're the common ones. Okay, title is actually required in every HTML so that they have a title in their web bar, in the title bar of the web page. So let's put here first program. The next thing we'll be placing is meta. It's data about the HTML. Example of these are document title, character set, styles, and script. The usual ones that are being used is meta char set, which is usually set to UTF-8. And now let's put another type of meta, where we will put the name being keywords. Keywords are like the search tags. Like if you search first program, the keywords that you'll be needing are first and program, or first program. Now we will go outside the head and we will now place the body. Body is where the web page's body contains. Example of these are heading, paragraph, images, multimedia. And we will be tackling two of the things that you can put in the body today. First of all, the H1 to H6. H1 to H6 are for headings. H1 making the biggest letters, and H6 being the smallest. So in using H1 to H6, H1 must only be used once. You cannot use H1 more than one time, and you must always go in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change these to prove that their sizes go smaller and smaller. 1, 2, head 3, 4, head 5, head 6, head 2, head 3, head 4, head 5, 6. And the next tag we'll be using is the P tag. This is for paragraphs. Now, a thing about the P tag is that it ignores extra lines and spaces. This means it's not good for poems. And the number of lines depends on your browser window size. If you shrink it, there may be more lines. If you expand it, there may be even less lines. So, let's prove the part of extra spaces and extra lines. This space. And of course, how about a little high? And now to run this, all we need to do is save it, Control S, and then make it run on any browser you like as long as it actually works. Now let's run it. It may take a while. Now as you can see, these are H1 to H6. H1 having the highest tag. We'll put them side by side for better comparison. H1 having the biggest letters, and then going down to H6 which has the smallest letters. And now as you can see, we have shoved a bunch of space here in between this and spaces, and it's useless. And in here, we have shoved in a bunch of lines here, and it's all useless. It's been mashed in together into just using one space. And also these high, as you can see, I have placed them entered together, and nothing happened. They are just one space apart. Okay, that's it for our lesson for today. And make sure you try these out yourself and experiment for fun. Maybe you might find something new that wasn't in this video because we can't teach everything and stuff. Anyway, that's all for today. Goodbye and happy coding.